This is Sarah Adu in Cambodia. I want to ask you to pray for Cambodia at the moment because of our COVID situation. After avoiding transmission for over a year, we are now in the throes of a very serious community transmission. It's the UK variant, and we've gone from 2 months ago a total of 500 cases, most with hardly any of those being local transmission, to now over 8,000 cases. And this is day 9 of hard lockdown in Phnom Penh. And I know you in Melbourne know all about lockdown, but this is something else. We are talking being completely limited to your neighbourhood, only food, medical and financial being considered essential, but even workers in those industries having great difficulty crossing some municipal boundaries. And we are only able to go out to buy food 3 times a week. The real problem is that there are so many people who survive just from one day to another and have no ability to buy more food than they needed. This is before. There is an awful lot of people who are facing serious problems accessing food. And then, just in the last few days, several areas have been deemed red zones where, because of the number of transmissions, they're not able to leave their house at all for any reason. There is a group, a Telegram group, where people can notify the government that they are facing serious problems accessing food, and there's already 48,000 families signed up there. So I'm just going to show you this. This is just up the street from my house, and this is a barrier leading up to the main road, and my only local mini supermarket is on the main road, just a few meters down, but have to navigate that barrier. There's another barrier. There's someone coming under. There's about 500 meters south, there's a barrier where there's policemen, where you could attempt showing your documents and asking to be let through. But even though, like, if you have documents saying that you're in an essential service, you're supposed to be able to cross, and delivery services are meant to be able to cross, but in a lot of areas, including mine, that is not actually the case. So people who are just hanging around at the barrier here, they're waiting for deliveries that they'll pick up at this point. But even so, we're 9 days in, but we've still got cases in over 600 a day. So I don't think it's going to end any time soon. But you know, all of you have experience in praying for God to intervene. And I want to ask you to pray for Cambodia, that God would intervene and that we would see the case numbers go down quickly, and pray for mercy on so many people who are struggling, especially those who have already had experience through the Khmer Rouge of what it's like to face no food for extended periods of time. So God is able to do wonderful things even through this, and I'm so thankful that you are part of what God is doing here.